Yeah.
So now you mentioned quite a lot of different tasks that the comms team should be doing, talking to different stakeholders, using different channels. That requires a lot of resources. So someone from the audience asked, in a budget-restricted organization, is it worth sacrificing frontline service provision actions to invest in communications?
That's a tough one. It depends what that frontline is doing, I guess. Certainly, you wouldn't want to be pulling nurses and doctors out of hospitals to work on Twitter all day. So it really depends on what those frontline staff are doing. But the value of communications in a crisis, getting communications right, I don't think you can overestimate it. Right now, getting communications right is literally life and death. And if we think it was complicated at the start of this crisis, and if we think it's complicated now, then wait and see what the next 2 or 3 weeks looks like. Because at the moment, everybody has more or less the same message, which is lockdown, social distancing. And people have really taken that to heart. And so now you're seeing all the polling and all the analysis suggesting it's going to be really tough to draw those people out of lockdown. So the advice that is going to be given now is going to be different to different groups of people. Different businesses are going to be given different sets of advice. Different countries will be giving different sets of advice. Different age groups will be giving different sets of advice. So, you've gone from one big, overwhelming message to very soon you're going to be having different messages in different countries to different age groups and different professions. That is when, that's when crisis communications is really going to come to the fore. Invest in frontline staff, yeah, of course, absolutely. Do recognise that people's budgets are stretched. But the element I'd say that might help, I mentioned right at the beginning, I was never a fan of hierarchies working in government anyway. But it's really important now. Egos don't count. What counts now is finding the people that can do the job that you need them to do. And particularly when it comes to communication, stakeholder relationships, you can definitely pull people out of different frontline jobs or different jobs in different parts of the organisation that can manage that, which will make the crisis run in a better way.